still keeping running count. This is the second time you've joined my show this year.
Yeah.
It was 4 last year.
Which means we need another.
Don't be calling me like twice in the last week to fill the quota. Don't do it.
November, December.
Yeah.
But maybe like a New Year's special or something like that so that I can hit 5.
You know, I was actually thinking on the way over here, I feel like, and I know you guys are super busy, so I never take this for granted, but maybe like at some point, I feel like you guys should just host my show. We the Kings should just, like all the guys, should just take over my show.
I mean, that sounds like the best idea ever. I think we should just make that happen.
We will, and we will make that happen, and look out for that. Did I read that you have a broken leg, or that you broke a leg?
This one, actually.
Oh.
I broke it when I go home. I do like a lot of motocross stuff, and I just got really big into the freestyle motocross, which is pretty much sailing through the air and doing all kinds of crazy things, death-defying stunts, if you will.
Okay.
So I made this jump in my backyard of this house that I just got, and I dumped 10 tons of dirt in the backyard for a landing pad. It was a wet day. I jumped the ramp. The tire that was kind of holding the thing ended up making the trajectory. Instead of like a 6-foot jump, it was like an 8-foot jump, kind of straight up in the air. So I went up really high, fell straight down, landed it, but because it was wet, my boot slipped off the peg, and the peg impaled my knee. And there was blood everywhere. It was really gross. It looked like a CSI murder crime scene. And so all the walk-in clinics were closed because it was me and my friend doing this kind of like late at night. We were filming it. And so I had to call up my dentist to stitch up my knee.
Dentists can do that? Really?
Yeah, well, he did my wisdom teeth, so I figured that he could do my
But wait, your wisdom teeth are a little different from your leg, though.
Yeah, well, I told him, I was like, I don't care what it looks like. It doesn't have to look pretty, but I just need it to stop bleeding.
Right, okay.
And so fast forward, I'm walking on this leg, and it still hasn't really, like the swelling hasn't really calmed down any. So I'm just like, maybe there's something a little deeper than just 20 stitches that I needed. And so I went into to like this orthopedic place, and they were just like, well, we'll send you to go get your MRI. And the MRI comes back a day later. They're like, well, you broke your leg, and you've been walking on it for a month. So that shows how smart you are. And I was just like, I felt like such an idiot.
Now, did you do any more damage to it because you were walking on it for a month? I mean, like
they actually said they said it was like a weird case. Like I broke my tibia. If for those of you who may not know, this is a learning show as well. Your tibia is the bone right here in your lower leg. So I pretty much indented the top of my tibia, and on my left leg, and so they were like walking around on it and using it was actually keeping like the everything flowing and moving, so where I would have needed a cast, I guess I didn't. We
gonna get another single from Smile Kid or what? Are you working on some new stuff?
We were working on both. Yes, there will be a single.
Yes and yes.
I'm just gonna say
even better. Okay.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to, but figure I'll blurt it out.
Break the news here on the Ralphie Radio Show.
There's a song. It's actually my favorite song off Smile Kid, and I've been pushing to have it as a single for a really long time. But it's a song called "She Takes Me High."
First track.
Very first track. And you like this song?
Yes. There
We're hanging out with some reporters from LCCC right now as well. Very cool. It is a great song.
There it is. They like the song, so that's going to be our next single. And then as that single's kind of doing whatever it does, we're going to be writing a new record. And we've never had a record released in spring or summer. It's always been October or December. And so we think it would be cool to have a new record out for 2011 sometime in the spring or summer.
And you guys are obviously no stranger to writing on the road and being able to kind of turn out music quickly. So
never stopping.
So I mean, when most artists would say we're gonna try to get a record out in less than a year, I'd be like, oh, okay. But in the back of my mind,
I'm
like,
2020.
Yeah, right. Probably not so much the case, but you guys probably will do it.
Yeah, and sooner if we do get it in the can, quicker, like we'll get it out because we can't wait for the new stuff's really good. It's like it's the perfect mix between the first record and Smile Kid, and I love it so far. So
very cool. Travis Clark, frontman, We the Kings. 2 down, couple more to go, buddy.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure, my man.
Appreciate it.